All praise is due to Allah, the Most High and the Most Exalted, Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, who says, and whose saying is the most truthful, and whose statement is most truthful more than that of Allah. There is none. Therefore, Allah's speech and Allah's talk, Tabaraka, Allah's speech is the most truthful, and his statement is the most factual, Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. I thank him, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, praise him and adore him, the possessor of the most beautiful names and attributes, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and I show gratitude to him over all the bounties and grace he has shown upon us. We acknowledge and we are in gratitude. Allah accept our thanksgiving to you and grant us this moral might to continue to acknowledge and to acknowledge without being ingrateful, Ya Allah. I bear witness and testify that Allah is one who says and is saying is but the truth. Indeed, those who disbelieve are supporters of one another. They care for one another. They help one another. And if you Muslims who have been taught through the glorious Quran and through the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you fail to support one another, you fail to love one another, you fail to cooperate with one another, there shall be a tribulation, a trial, a catastrophe on the land, and there will be a terrible mischief and corruption on the land, corruption in the land. I also bear witness and testify that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the chosen servant of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. May Allah's peace and benediction, blessings and grace continue to be on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his distinguished family and respected companions, and to all those who in righteousness emulate them. May Allah make us be among them. May Allah continue to show unto them peace and blessings until the day of standing. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the theme of our sermon today centers on the necessity of cooperation among Muslims. Necessity of cooperation among Muslims. Brothers and sisters in Islam, ponder and contemplate on the saying of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Indeed, believing men and women are supporters of one another. They cooperate with one another. They love one another. They cherish one another. And not only that, they enjoy whatever is good and whatever that is good, whatever that is righteous, and forbid whatever that is evil. This is also part of the important attribute of cooperation among Muslims, to cooperate with one another and to support one another. Not only that, they congregate in their own prayers and in giving charity and in doing whatever Allah has asked us to do, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they are in constant obedience to Allah and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Such believers are those to enjoy the mercy of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Indeed, Allah is mighty and wise. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we never can get it right. We never can get it right in our endeavors until we wake up from the serious slumber that is bedeviling us, which has indeed permeated us and made us deep asleep to the level of unconsciousness and severing us between the practical life and what is, because we are asleep, we are being severed, being taken away from the practical life. It is indeed time that we wake up from this very long sleep and see things in proper perspective. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we cannot also achieve development, support, and breakthrough the way it is desired in any society to be achieved unless we link up with one another, we cooperate with one another, and we show support for one another. That is the only way we'll be able to make breakthrough. Individualism cannot take us anywhere, and it is only but the minutest aspect of life that you know. You need to cooperate, you need to update your knowledge, you need to really improve whatever you do in life, and you never can achieve that alone without cooperation. It is indeed very important. No people prosper, no community prosper, nobody prospers without having to cooperate. No country can prosper without having to use the proper key to prosperity, development, and achievement. And this key is the key of inter-cooperation, inter-support, inter-understanding until we really have this. Therefore, whenever we use the proper key of cooperation, support, understanding and care, then we get it right. The Islamic teachings relating to social relationship within the society, brothers and sisters in Islam, is based on cooperation, love, care, support, and being our brothers' keepers. That is the main focus of the Islamic teachings on social relations in the society. Allah the Most High taught us the prayer of Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam when he was asking Allah to grant him among his brothers whom he will cooperate with in order to work together. He begged Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to grant him from his close relations, from his close relatives, Prophet Harun, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. He said, Allah, I ask you to grant me an assistant, a deputy from my relatives, Harun, my own brother. Support me and strengthen me with him, and make him partake and share in my activities, so that we'll be able to glorify you together, to remember you together, because you are there always watching us. Allah Ta'ala says, your prayer has been granted, and many more things that you have not asked have been granted to you, O Prophet Musa. alayhi salatu wassalam. Indeed, pondering in these verses will give us the result of the need of intersocietal cooperation between brothers in terms of economic activities, buying and selling, and the larger aspect of the economy, and intercooperation in improving the educational standard in the society, improving the standard of the security in the society, improving the well-being of the ummah in the society, because we need to cooperate together. Wherever you see development, there is cooperation, there is support, and when we support one another, we make it and we achieve. This is indeed very, very important. Brothers and sisters in Islam, ponder and contemplate in the following verses the story of Dhul Qarnayn, Alexander the Great. Allah has mentioned to us his sovereign, his power, his kingdom, and his wealth. But at the same time, he said, help me with support. It doesn't matter if you are the richest person, you need support. You need to cooperate with somebody. Even Dhul Qarnayn. Also, Sayyidina Musa said, oh Allah, my brother Aaron is more eloquent than myself. Send me with him so that he will confirm the truthfulness of my message, and he will support me. I'm afraid that they will accuse me of falsehood. Allah said, we will strengthen you with the support of your own brother and give you really proofs that they will not be able to do any harm against you, your brother, and those who follow you. Brothers and sisters in Islam, it is time for us to understand that we need to cooperate. It is time that we are supposed to understand that we should ponder and contemplate. It is time that we become brothers keepers, we work together, we confide in one another, and we ask for the inputs of others. Then we seek the support of Allah, who is the best helper. May Allah help us subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah continue to guide us. May He continue to be with us subhanahu wa ta'ala. May He grant us the moral wherewithal to cooperate with one another and to support one another. May Allah relieve us of all pains. May Allah grant us sound health. We ask Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala in His beautiful names and attributes to grant Al-Nasruddin health, and may Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala strengthen him, strengthen his life, grant him quick recovery, and grant him sound health, and grant all of us sound health, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And may Allah relieve all Muslims wherever they are of whatever problem and trouble. Allah support Muslims, Allah relieve Muslims of all troubles, all needs. May Allah continue to be with us. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin.